There are some mistakes that men make, and at the end of the day, they turn around and start regretting it. Let's talk about the 5 times of women a man should never have sexual encounter with. You have to be careful. We live in Africa, and we have something they call African magic. I'm not saying you do not see African magic, voodoo, fetish things all over the world. It is all over the world. However, if you're an African man living in Africa watching this video, you should understand and be more careful with what I'm saying, because you see some people telling you that, oh, I lost my marriage because of a woman that did voodoo on me or did juju on me, and that was how the relationship broke. You hear those things and you think it's a lie, the person is lying, or hey, the person just wants to be unfaithful, right? But those that know that this is the truth. You have to be careful. And why I do bring this video to men is that you see a lot of people saying, oh, because you're a man, you can sleep with anything. Self-respect, even as a man, have self-respect for yourself, for your body, for your relationship, for your life. Okay? If you do think some of the things I'm telling you, you don't understand it, go to all these videos where they're talking about spiritual things. I'm not saying all of them are real or legit. I'm saying when the person that experienced it is telling you their experience, listen, because you'll be shocked, right? As a man, value your body. That's why sometimes when relationship, celebrities' marriages break, celebrities, they are in the eyes of the public. Their marriages, they go to the ones you can see, okay? And when the marriages break and people are like blaming one party or the other, you never can tell what happened. You never can tell what transpired on a deeper level for them to get to the point of calling it quits. Voodoo might be involved. Juju might be involved. Now, let's jump right into this video. I don't want it to be long or too long. Number one type of woman that every man needs to avoid is a fetish woman. If you call yourself a child of God, right? Even if whatever thing that you worship, you have to be careful with fetish woman, especially when you are trying to be honest, be real, be genuine with everything you are doing. Some women that wear waist bead, I do enjoy body accessory myself a lot. I love it. Body accessory, having things in my body that maybe people can see just for the fun of it and stuff like that. However, some people that do wear this waist bead, you notice that it's evil. It's for fetish reason. Why am I telling you this? I've seen it play out in real life where you see some women telling you, oh, this is how they hold this man, this is how they held this man. And sometimes, even you as a man, just stylishly, if you know where they sell these things, ask them. People that buy in open market and stuff like that, it's nothing. But people that buy it, or people that specifically sell it with other things attached, they have oils, they tell you apply the oil, do this one to it, do this one to it before you start using it. And then you as a man, you are with that woman and you're asking her, take off this bead, and she's telling you she won't. Don't you trust me? Be watchful of that statement. Don't you trust me? Please be strong and be mindful enough, no matter the urge you are feeling at that point, to look that person in the eye and say, I don't trust what I do not trust. The only way you can prove that you are trustworthy is by removing it and proving to me that there is nothing there. Do you get what I mean? Let the person take it off. Oh, it's tight, I can help you. Oh, is this, I can help you. We can even do it some other time, figure it out and come back. Be careful. If somebody can take it off easily, that means they are not bothered about it. For us, that is just a bead, okay? And the person can even tell you, this is where I got it from. A woman that comes to your house, the first thing she's doing is going to one corner, applying powder. She's already in your house, right? You might say to yourself, powder. Yeah, it could mean nothing. And you notice as a man that when this person comes to your house or when they leave or stuff like that, you see yourself doing things for them that you would not only not do. Maybe you have told that person, I'm not going to do this. And you find yourself doing that thing, spending extravagantly, trying to please that person in any way or form that you can. That means whatever they are doing is already working. And don't come here telling me it cannot be my portion. See, you have to watch and pray. You have to be watchful and prayerful. There are some things that if you were to be watchful, you will not need to pray. I remember what happened years ago, in school. Not in my uni, my friend was telling me that about this lady in their school, that anytime she's going out, she wears this powder and she goes out. And then one day, one of their roommates, because it's in the school hostel, was looking for a powder to wear. And she picked up the powder and applied it and went out. She came back and she was telling everybody how today that she went out, people were giving her money. She made a lot of money, that people would just stop. She would greet them. They'll be like, this one, you're so beautiful. Take this one for transport, blah, blah, blah. She was just happy. Then the babe that has the powder was now asking her, what did you apply? Did you wear anything? Did you wear my powder? He said, yeah, that when she was going out, that she was looking for powder, so she applied her powder. Tell us that that's like, it's a powder. The girl was like, you're going to give me all those money, that the money is mine. She was like, what do you mean? So you have to give me all those money, that is my money. That was when everybody knew that she was doing juju, voodoo on those powder to attract men and to make money from men, even without her doing anything with them. So you have to be careful as a man. Number 2, prostitutes or sex workers. Yes, I know the sex workers are working for sex, right? But as a man, be careful with those people. Apart from the numerous infection that you might get from them, some of them have gotten to that point. Try to ask yourself what will happen to somebody, or why will somebody wake up in the morning and decide they want to be a sex worker, sleeping with numerous men. Some people will be like, oh, maybe their libido is too high and stuff like that. Remember that these people do not have customers every day. Okay? So that's if every day somebody sleeps with them. No, that's not how life works. In every business does not mean that you make profit every day. So it's not as if they make profit every day, that they see a man being interested in them every day. What goes on in their mind? What is the reason why they decide to do this? That is the question you should be asking yourself. Why are you choosing to be with these people? Why do you even find yourself that once you start, you cannot stop? There's a reason, there's a spirit attached to these things, right? You see some men, once they start sleeping with a prostitute, they can even look their wife in the face and tell them, I prefer going to a brothel than being with you. There's spirit attached to this. Men have confessed, people that have had that experience keep lamenting and regretting their situations, right? You find yourself every money that comes into your hand, you are in need of them. It's either you even have one person that you are constantly in need of. You keep going back to that person till the money in your hands drains off. And you're like, how did this happen? Or you find yourself generally wanting to be with them. There are spirits attached to this thing. And let's talk about the numerous voodoo and jujus that they do to people. My friend was telling me about the story of his neighbor. He was, looking from the window and he saw her. They've done sleeping with each other. The girl was doing some incantation in the house. Before he raised an alarm, they now caught the girl. They were now asking the girl, what are you trying to do? He said, hey, that I'm trying to make the man to marry me. Be careful as a man. Number 3 are lesbians. Believe it or not, most of these gay lesbianism is attached to cultism. As a man, you are going out, you decide, oh, it doesn't matter. They are just women. It even gives me extra woman when the woman is a lesbian, right? Because she comes with her partner, and that means it's more of a threesome. See, it might sound interesting, it might sound adventurous, but you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Most of these people are possessed. Run away as a man. Stay away. As a man, stay away from both the lesbians and the gay. Because some of these things are cult related, gang related. They do these things because they are trying to renew whatever they are doing in their spirit world. And then you go and tie yourself with those kind of person. Either you say you're dating them, you are even married to them. What is your problem really? Be careful as a man. Most of these lesbians you see, they are possessed. They can't even help themselves. If they say they are lesbians, then why are they sorting after men? Number 4 are women that use multiple sex toys. Yes, in marriages, you can see couple buying 1 or 2 sex toys to spice up their sex life, to enjoy their sex life more, where they're buying toys that they can use with themselves. But when you are dating a woman and she's telling you she has multiple sex toys, she has different bola in different sizes that she used on herself, my dear, run. That woman has a very high sex drive, very high libido that you might never be able to meet up with. And that is a sign of somebody needing multiple sexual partners, because in as much as they use the sex toys, they will still go out to meet a man. They expect men to function in the same capacity as their toy. You are not a machine, right? They expect men to be as fast as those toys, crazy as those toys, and stuff like that. So you do not want to be with a woman that you are under that pressure to satisfy, or maybe they see you as a toy yourself, because they come out to have an experience with a human being or come up for her air once in a while. You see that this woman used multiple sex toys on herself, and then you say, oh, this is my serious girlfriend. I'm sorry for you, but again, it's your decision. Okay? Number 5, baby mama / married woman. I'm not saying that every baby mama is wrong. I'm saying that as a man, be careful. Some of these baby mamas still have sexual desires for this man. Remember that people do not wake up one morning and decide to have a baby for somebody. Something must have triggered them, something must have made them to make that decision. Whatever bond, whatever agreement that they share could have made them to decide to be a baby mama, especially as a single man. Do not tie yourself to something you do not know. Do not make decisions harshly or in a rush, right? They have 3 kids, 4 kids with a man, and then you wake up as a single man and say you want to marry them, unless you're completely impotent as a man. Then it's fine that you are looking for a child and maybe trying to raise children and then seem normal. Away from that, be careful, because sometimes you can see them even when you are married. You will always have intruders in your house. You will always have intruders, because when it's time for the man to visit, what are you going to do? He has to go and meet the woman with the kids, whether it's somewhere or in your house or something. You are entertaining unnecessary and unwanted visitors, which puts you in that emotional stress that you will not understand now, but you understand later. Just like baby mamas is married women, please stay away from people's wife. No matter how that woman is pretty, no matter how that woman is enticing, no matter how that woman is inviting you, stay away, especially in this Africa, where you know that there's a lot of voodoos. Some people have done some fetish things on their wife that any man that touched them goes down the drain. And you guys understand that what bride price means in Africa is different from your traditional white weddings that you see, right? In Africa, it's a bond. It's an agreement between families. It's deeper than just the exchange of bride price or paying of dowry, whatever you call it in your own area. Be careful, because this have come to ruin a lot of men. A lot of men have gone down the drain because they slept with somebody's wife, because you allow yourself to have a carnal knowledge of somebody's wife. You discover that nothing else is working in your life, nothing is going on for you. Everything that you work for, instead of them increasing, they start decreasing. And you find yourself that sometimes you keep having urge for other people's wife. Some people go as far as having urge for pregnant women. Be careful with those pervert, crazy urges that people have. Do not tie yourself in a situation that you cannot bring yourself out. And there you have it, guys. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Oringoshade Oringo, and I create videos like this, mind-blowing tutorials, travel vlogs, and they're all arranged for you in different playlists. Please do not forget to subscribe, like this video, comment, share it to all your friends, and of course, do not forget to turn on the bell notification so that you'll be the first person to get notified anytime I post a new video. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.